When it comes to wireless, one of the biggest concerns any DJ has is dropouts. Today we're outside at KPODJ to do some extensive testing on a couple of wireless microphone options. One of the most difficult parts of using a wireless system is maintaining a strong signal, especially through blockades such as, a building, maybe wireless signals from other wireless devices getting in the way and causing interference. So today we're going to do a long-range testing session between the Shure SLXD wireless system and the brand new LD Systems offering of wireless microphones. Before we begin the range test, I actually want to go over a couple of similarities between these systems. There's nothing more annoying than having to set up the exact frequency and bands that you want on your receiver than to just do it again all over on your microphone transmitter itself. So not only does the SLX have that built right in where you can beam it through IR directly into the mic and it's one touch, LD has that too. One of everybody's favorite features of the SLXD system is the ability for the receiver to do an RF environment scan so it can get away from noisy channels, built into the LD systems as well. Say you're running a bunch of different microphones at the same time and you want to be able to tell which one goes to which receiver. Don't worry, you can go on the front panel and program in a name for it and then beam that into the handheld as well, so there's no more confusions. One of my favorite parts of this system as well is not only does it come with a hard case for you to travel with, but it also comes with nice big half-wave antennas straight out of the box. Now that we've taken a look at some of the similarities between the two microphones, we're going to do a range stress test, starting with going all the way through the headquarters with all kinds of wireless devices that generally create noise in the signal, through the showroom, out through the backyard, through the parking lot, back near some containers, and we're going to see how far each one of them can go before finally dropping out. Let's get right into it. We're going to get a secondary camera going, and we're going to take you guys with me heading out there, and I'm going to switch on and off with the microphones as we get further and further away from the receivers. So by the time we are at the end of our course, there's going to be an entire building between us with the handheld and the receivers way over here. So I'm going to take off this microphone, leave it here with the speakers so we can track its progress. We're going to leave this Maui 5 speaker on behind us. I'm going to leave this microphone here so we can track the progress.
Okay, we're going to take it out, actually inside, heading straight into the KPODJ headquarters. You're going to get a little bit of a sneak peek for those of you who aren't in the area. We're going to be coming through here. We're going to switch back to the LD here because now we're coming through the showroom, outside, back to the SLX. It looks like we just got a delivery here. I'm going to start to hike up the hill here, switching over to the LD, moving back, I am blind, back over to the SLX. So at this point, not only is there an entire building through us, switching to the LD, there also just so happens to be a truck loaded stuff in between the building, in between us. To the SLX again, we're going to be jumping behind this shed to just throw another thing in between us and the receiver. Back to the LD, still moving, and at this actually starting to sink below a little hill here, so we're going to keep rolling back, and it's going to be getting a little tough at this point. If either of these are still being picked up, I'd be pretty impressed. So we're going to run this in real time so you guys can see it as it's going. We're going to sync up the two going at the exact same time pretty quick. Back to the LD, still rolling. I can't imagine that either of these are receiving at this point, so this is going to be pretty impressive when we go back and look at it. Back to the SLX, we are still going. Trying to give these two a fair shot at this point. Back to the LD. We're running out of land. We're running out of land at this point. Back to the SLX. I'm trying to give them the best shot possible by aiming it towards the receiver. Back to the LD again. And at this point, we've hit our property line. We can't go any further. So let's head back into the system. We'll be able to go around the other way too. Just give it another struggle here, another test. Keep it rolling with the SLX. Switch over to the LD. The LD mic. A huge shed. A truck full of deliveries. And the headquarters and the warehouse in between us and the receiver. Switch to the SLX. coming in. Must be getting a pretty strong signal now, I would hope. And with the LD again. Coming back in and across with the SLX in hand. And finally, switching back to the LD to come back onto the main deck again.
We apologize for all the street noise that you guys probably heard. It is right before Thanksgiving, so there is quite a bit of traveling going on. The purpose of this whole video was to do a stress test on the signal itself. And at the end of the day, we wanted to see some other options for people who are interested in picking up some mics right now, but are hit with the supply chain issues and nothing being in stock. And well, LD has some of these here. We have them in stock. And we just wanted to throw up some other cool offerings for you guys to check out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you are looking for either of these microphones, they can be found at KPODJ.com, of course. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the holidays, everyone.